Working groups is part of the activity in this project AI4EU, and are semi-organized groups gathering people from different fields, also with different levels of experience. And these working groups have presented their results at the workshop.
I experienced that the representation of the various disciplines in the working group worked very well together, because there was this joint interest in the technology and also in the societal aspects of it. So we did not need to convince each other of a certain approach, and therefore we could work very fruitfully.
We've been collecting information about courses all around European universities, and we have found some interesting things. You can't ask a STEM person to have ethical behavior in the job, in his daily job, if you don't give them the necessary tools.
You should start to teach about ethics, because you need the language in order to frame your ideas. Practical exercises are good, but you need the vocabulary.
If we follow a value-based design approach, which consider human rights, fairness, freedoms, we can design systems that are more compliant with the respect of these values.
The main goal of this group was trying to understand how European citizens feel in terms of with respect to artificial intelligence and its applications in society. In essence, what we've done is designing a survey to gauge this. A survey over 8 different European countries with questions about trust, awareness and attitude with respect to AI. It's a clear result that people in Europe don't feel super knowledgeable about AI, but they have trust in it.
Citizen consultation for me was the occasion to really gather the opinion of people, to not only understand the perception, but also understand how we should communicate artificial intelligence, but also which kind of direction should European Union take, for example.
The work right now is to bring the theory that is well established to practice. So we're in case studies or in survey, we're trying to work out how this theory of trustworthy AI can be applied in practice. What steps need to be done, how it can be used in different cases.
What we did is try to use the European framework on autonomous driving to propose some guidelines to the engineers that are actually working on this project. And we have 2 main aims. The first one is to see whether we give engineers some usable and applicable information on what they should do, how they should react to some issues, etc. And on the other hand, we are trying to test the adequacy and the effectiveness of the framework itself.
To communicate directly with the developer, that was the engineering. So we had this really open and enthusiastic discussion. And there was always something that people didn't reflect on. And so for me it was amazing to see also the reaction, like, oh, I didn't consider that.
Many people are talking about ethics, about social impact of AI, but it's hard to create meaningful debate, meaningful conversation. The main effort was to trying to support dialogue. I think that this exercise has been so far successful.
The results are very interesting. There is still a lot of work to do, and I'm looking forward to see which will be the final insights from each working group and the kind of dissemination that we can do to show these results.